Well, guys, we can start here in just a second. Just gonna share the link and such. All right. All right, we got a big PCCW pay-per-view here. 10-match event. Open things up here. We got a SWE title match. Rhea Ripley and Liv, who are in the middle of a rivalry, are gonna be duking it out here. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. All right, let's see how it goes here. Hi, Green Man. How you doing? That's good. Yeah, I get that. I got a long couple days coming up. Got to do some work, some concert shows. Oh, it's gonna make trying between that work Saturday and then Easter Sunday with the family. It's gonna make it a little somewhat interesting watching WrestleMania, but we'll make it work. Sounds like a lot of people aren't as pumped up about watching it this year, so I'm hoping that maybe that means it'll be a little harder to get spoiled. But as for the rest of the card here, after this match, we got Gilia gonna fight Mercedes Monet, and special guest Snoop Dogg's gonna be on ringside for Mercedes. Thankfully, because of the replay with Peacock, I'm able to catch it eventually. It's just they do the stupid press conference, so you gotta wait like an hour, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes afterward, which won't matter because my job with Saturday's one, I won't get out to probably between 10 and 11. So hopefully by then I'd be clear enough for me to watch the event instead of wait like an ordinary amount of time and stuff. Sunday, technically I should be able to catch it, but there's a chance I might not because I'll technically be at family.
Great.
So that'll be interesting. I might unfortunately have to maybe like skim through some matches because it's gonna be tough to get through it all. But yeah, after that Gila Monet match, we got a little bit. This is also a rivalry match currently here. After that, we got another rivalry match. Impact players and Headbangers moving out. Riptide.
5 minutes gone.
And then after that, we got more rivalry action. HBK and and Muto dueling out. Then we got Raven and Dreamer in a rivalry in a cage. Then we got what did I put there? We got Miz and Morrison gonna fight the Gun Bros. Then we got a Battle Royale time style featuring Sabu, Val Venus, Hammerstone, Droz, Booker T, Eddie Guerrero, and a guest yet to be named. They'll be going in 4-minute increments. And then after that, we got another rivalry match for the PCCW Championship between Goldberg and Triple H. In the semi-main event, we got Edge and Christian fighting the New Age Outlaws for the PCCW tag titles on the line. In the main event, we have the winner of this match and the winner of the Gila Monet match. They're going to be fighting for that SWE Championship. Oh, I did catch the Eddie surprise too. Ooh, I don't know if it's Eddie. It's just a guess. We don't know. Yeah, the Netflix. Yeah, Netflix you can pause. Like Peacock you can't. I thought I could, but then when I went to play during an event, it just went to where it was at. So technically, no, you can't pause it on Peacock. You either watch it straight through, but if you're not going to be able to catch it from the beginning, you might as well wait several hours till you can watch it and be able to pause. That's the part that sucks. Because it's like, with this tech, I should be able to pause it. If I could pause Raw on Netflix, I should be able to pause WrestleMania on Peacock. I mean, that's just inconsistency right there. We got interference. New Jersey Codebreaker. Is that Charlotte? Yeah. So, that's the only part that sucks. And the thing is, I don't know why. I mean, I get why they're having it over Easter weekend, but it's like, it's so stupid because it's like, you could have easily had it earlier this month. It could be Trish. I need to see a key move. Nah, I guess I'm not going to. Yeah! Ooh! Right into the prison trap. Oh, and she tapped. She's done. Yeah, I think it's Charlotte, yeah. How do we kick? 87, not bad. Solid match there. Rhea, of course, retains. She'll be in the main event. She'll face the winner of this next match coming up here. Let's see. Gilia, let's see. Now, Snoop, I may have to do. I may have put him in a different thing, so I may have to dig him out. Should have done it before the stream, but I wasn't thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna do some looking here. It's possible. I mean, I've done a lot of different stuff with these rosters. No, can I sort? I can't sort shit. Okay, hold on, I got an idea. Let me go to wrestler. Come on. Edit, and then go to. Did I might have. And I'll do this, and then we'll go to the S's. Yeah. SN. IG. No, not really. What the heck? Or. Shoot. Let me look in the retired section. Oh man, this is gonna be tricky to look for. I'm gonna see some old faces here. John Madden. Oh, kind of. That must have been during the 3 brand days in YWA. Really. Okay, yeah, I gotta speed this up a little bit. Come on, where are you, Snoop? I know I still have him. I did not delete him. I should have double checked before the stream. I really should have. I just assumed. Come on, Snoop. Snoop, Snoop, Snoop. Oh, there's Snoop. And let's put him... there. I should also make sure he has the proper managerial stats so it's, you know, within guidelines. Oh, wait, I guess he doesn't because he's not there, so I guess we'll have to make sure he's properly adjusted. Pretty much what that is this is going to be 80. And this, they have this at 100. It doesn't, that's pretty high. We're going to, 40's perfect. You don't need any more than that. And that's really it for a manager. If he's going to be an actual wrestler here, he's going to have to... Ooh, I need to transfer the actual Snoop back to retirement. Okay, there. There we go. Alright, now we're getting to that match. Thank God it stayed there. Oh, wrong way. Alright, let's see how it goes. I'll be right back, guys. Gotta double check something.
Fight! Give up? One!
Sorry about that.
Yeah!
Yeah, the entrances for Gila. I think it's her. I think that's the in-game theme for her, because this is an in-game model.
Yeah!
I just updated the moveset. Yeah. Yeah, because she knows the power of the TBS Championship's gonna make Monet almost unbeatable. It does remind me. I'll probably mention this again at some point during the stream. I know I've mentioned it in the last one too.
One, two.
There's for anyone into the court, there's a player versus player league I started in Fire using the Steam game. You don't have to own the game to fully participate. It's pretty much player versus player. We haven't held the first session yet. It's going to be recorded events, and they're going to be it's going to be like, it's loosely associated with another player versus player league. It's kind of going to be treated as kind of a training session with the idea of like when matches are happening, they're kind of treated like a wrestling event because it's going to be recorded and put on the channel. So, for anyone interested, there, feel free to partake. It's pretty flexible scheduling. Even if only like one person's free, we can do a couple matches or whatever, and they can mix into the show style. So, I mean, all that stuff and all the question details are in the Discord. But yeah, anyone interested, feel free to hop in there.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, shoot, hurry. Well, That's fine, Gray Man. There's no rush in it. I mean, it's all in the Discord, the Campy Discord, so you can kind of check that at your leisure. Oof. Maybe Gila stole the TBS title. I don't know. I guess Snoop Dogg didn't help. That 67's rough, though. That's gonna... No penalty for pay-per-views, but... Not gonna get anything out of that. However, Gila did win, so we're gonna see Rhea and Gila in the main event for that SWE title. Yeah, 67's rough. You know, sometimes I think we go through streaks where we always get high matches, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe we need to like make it so that their little higher matches are a little tougher to earn, and then we randomly get a bunch of 60s and 67s and whatever. I'm just like, eh. They just say her name Julia now. Oh my god. Thanks WWE. That makes things so much easier, just changing one letter. Next we got some tag action here, rivalry action too. Lance Storm, of course, the current TWN Cruiserweight Champion. Him and Credible are going to be dueling it out with Headbangers here. Still spelled with a G. So they're just mispronouncing her name, pretty much, and then just saying, oh, we meant to do that. That's pretty much what it is. Oh, that's funny. And you know what? They do all that, and they still have more competency than an AEW production team. No, I was someone was playing a little bit of AEW Dynasty, the Monet Athena match, and man, that production team is rough. And I've watched reviews of AEW shows from guys like Wrestling with Regret, and I just saw the last one about Dynasty, and he said that from him starting watching in 2019 till now, they still have the exact same goddamn production issues that they've always had. They never bothered fixing it, which is crazy because they got the money, like not WWE level of money, but a decent amount of money to have a competent camera crew. All right, let's see how it goes. Also, Legends League stuff. I'm still waiting on a couple matches, but we got one for Mega Gabriel Wood. Of course, no rush, because I still got to convert over to Gabriel Wood, but there's definitely open to one. 2K stuff, I kind of had to take a mini break from the 2K stuff. I was starting to get a little frustrated with the lack of PCCW stuff I was doing. So I will be doing that soon. I've just been I've been setting up the PPV league. But yeah, there'll still be 2K stuff.
Fight!
See if they changed because I gave booking thoughts and predictions of WrestleMania in the World Tour stream yesterday, but let me see if they changed the booking. It seemed like it was pretty much set, but that opening
One.
tag match, I just get this sinking feeling they're just gonna make it like pre-game, pre-show matchup.
1, 2.
Oh,
1.
no, they did change it. The Gunther Jey Uso match is now the opening match, which makes sense, because I saw it yesterday, it was like seconds to the main event, like, well, at that point, you might as well just make that an opener and put War Raiders and New Day tag title match at second. Hi, Savior, how you doing?
5 minutes gone.
And off to open. Oh my god, the crowd's gonna be dead after the first match. Like, no one's gonna have energy for War Raiders and New Day. It's gonna be a dead. I know, but yeah, like I said, I already did prediction stuff yesterday. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, to be honest, it's weird because it's for a triple threat grudge match. They're really putting a lot of hype behind it, and I get it, but it's like, man, like you put all those pieces together, like you really should have put something on the line in a match like that. Just having a whole match like that just because guys are mad at each other just feels like kind of weak motivation to have a main event triple threat match. Like, maybe not necessarily for a title, but maybe for a future title opportunity or a future, like, thing or something, you know? But, because I know they wanted to satisfy the story of Punk's main event in WrestleMania, and I get that he's older and probably they don't know how many more he'll have left in him, but at the same time, it's like, couldn't you have made it for something outside of just, you know, like, people's feelings?
1, 2.
But I don't know, this is gonna be a weird WrestleMania. I feel like I looked through the card yesterday and it's like, it just felt like there's a couple matches where I felt like they could have just done a SmackDown and Raw. Like, it felt weird having them. And,
10 minutes gone.
like, let me look through this. Like, Mysterium on Grande Americana. I mean, I get why it's at WrestleMania, but it's like, but the fact that they took the SmackDown tag titles match and not put them on Mania is kind of weird to me. And the fact that they put
1,
the World
2,
Tag titles in
3.
Mania just further shows that I think the New Day are going to win, because the New Day as a heel tag team, they need someone to give them fights, and making them tag teams would help a lot in that tag division. I mean, I think War Raiders were a great babyface tag team, sorely needed. Hi, Fear, how you doing? But yeah, I mean, I talked about World Tour, but I'll probably talk more about WrestleMania this week too. Yeah, like, night. But yeah, because the order, they still have 7 matches. What do they have to make 2? Did they change anything? Oh, they announced at night 2, in between the pre-McIntyre and the main event, that Randy Orton's going to have open challenge. Oh, the Canadian Maple Leaf gets the Impact Players to win. So, okay, you know what? I'm going to go over these again, because they did a lot of changes between the last few months. So I'm going to talk about the predictions again. I'm doing good. So, Gunther, Jey Uso opening 13 minutes. 75, though, not terrible. Decent little match. Now we got HBK and Great Muto. Not Muta, but Great Muto. Gonna be duking out in some rivalry action. Oop, nope, wrong way. Kiji Muto, that's what it is. See how this goes. All right, so opening match for that WrestleMania event, Gunther and Jey Uso. I think it'll be decent, but I think Gunther's. I think I almost feel like Jey Uso has to win. It's kind of a toss-up. I think the only way Gunther retains is if Jimmy betrays Jey out of whatever, or he could betray Master Match when he wins. But I don't know. It's just like Jey. I think needs this belt win. I think he really needs it. And in all honesty, even though I don't know what they're going to do with Gunther after he loses his title, I think he does need to start doing stuff that doesn't revolve around the title. Because his whole thing for the last several years has been title. After that, War Raiders and New Day, I think New Day are going to win those tag belts. I think WWE's done a good job building up the SmackDown tag title division, and that it just bums me out that they were featured at a pay-per-view earlier this year, but it sucks that they're not at Mania. Because in all honesty, I get why they have the women's tag titles at all these pay-per-views, because it kills two birds with one stone. You get your default tag match and you get women's title. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like so much work has been put into those two men's tag divisions. I want to start seeing them at pay-per-view. They shouldn't just be on the show. They're not mid-card titles. That's the way I feel about it. But I still like the World Tag titles. I think they, if I had to choose between the SmackDown and the Raw ones, I'd probably pick the Raw ones, because SmackDown has been shown quite a bit over the Raw ones the last several months. So. Yeah, the tag titles, they originally were, but then they moved them to the go-home show. Which I get. I know they need at least one title thing at the go-home show. So I get it, but it's like you put the war... I don't know. It's like... Because personally, I would just... I would have done... I would have took the Rey Mysterio El Grande Americano match off and just had the both tag title matches on the WrestleMania.
One!
Because for all the work they put into building up that WWE tag division on both shows, they really need to start promoting them more on the big events.
Give up?
I don't care if they're shorter tag matches. I don't care if they can go that route.
5 minutes gone.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
1, 2.
But War Raiders and New Day, War Raiders deserve WrestleMania. I will say that. I think the Raw tag titles, the World Tag titles, I think they haven't had as much of a benefit as the WWE tag titles. I think the WWE tag titles tag division, the tag division on SmackDown is kind of a tongue twister. I think has been a tiny bit more focused over the Raw one, and it shows. But I felt like ever since New Day turned heel, I felt like it's been amped up a notch. And I think, if I'm predicting correctly, if the New Day win those titles, I think you're going to see that tag division on Raw really amp up, which is going to be great. Because heel New Day with titles is going to be great. Oh, the sweet chin music!
1, 2!
Yeah, exactly. Oh! Stole the shiny wizard!
1, 2, 3!
Oh, wow, what a finish. Short match, but damn. Sean with the statement. Ah, 71, man. If that if that match was like a minute and a half longer, I think it would have been closer to 80. I just think it was just a bit too short, but still decent match for the length. But now we're definitely gonna get a banger here. We got a cage match between Dreamer and Raven. But yeah, that Rey Mysterio El Grande Americano match is after that tag match. I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm sure that'll be the end of that story. I mean, I think it's fun, I guess, with the Lucha thing with Chad Gable, but it's like just last year he was fighting for the IC title, and now this is just like, I mean, he has a whole ass stable behind him. I mean, why is he in something like this and not chasing and they're not chasing titles? That's just insane to me. You know, I don't know. I just kind of think that I'm ready for that to be done with, and I want to see Chad Gable actually do some chasing like he was before. But it'll probably be fine. But if I have to skim over a match, it probably might be that one. After that, Cargill and Naomi, are gonna do their thing. Put all this together. Yeah, that's true. I do agree with that. It's just I think that's the way I see it is I'm fine with I think him and Ray of course can throw on banger matches, but I kind of want to see him go against like was he's on Raw. I want to see him like go against like younger luchas, like build them up a little bit, you know. Ooh, I was just thinking Chad and Penta. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see how this one goes. There is. I just can't think of them at the moment. Um, but yeah, Jade and Naomi. That might be a fun one. I think that's gonna be a big test match for Jade, though. This is kind of like they're giving her a chance
Fight.
to have a fight with somebody with a story and feud that has meat on its bone. So I'm interested in seeing how she does with that because Naomi's a capable worker. At all. Yeah, I get that too, because it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. I think the biggest issue with Jade is that she hasn't really proven herself as a single star in WWE. I mean, she's done her thing in AEW, but a good chunk of that stuff she was kind of given. She wasn't booked around. I mean, I definitely think she has good wrestling capability. She's shown flashes. She just needs, she needs to develop the complete package. A good entrance. That's WWE at some. At times, I feel like that's what WWE is. It's just like, here's your entrance vibes for the night, and then quick little match. All right, back to more entrances. The next one after that, I'm excited for LA Knight and Jacob Fatu for the United States title. That's going to be fun. I actually think Fatu's going to beat LA Knight. I think they're going to put LA Knight in the main event scene because I think with some, when it's becoming obvious some of their main event stars are starting to get up there in age. I know LA Knight isn't young either, but I think he's due for some main event stuff.
5 minutes
Fatu,
gone.
I think, would be a great U.S. champion, and I think that could spearhead a little feud with Solo Sikoa as well if he wins the United States title. So I think Fatu's probably going to win that. Yeah. It is sometimes, because, well, and I think a lot of it is because I feel like a wrestler in themes is something that it goes together well for people because I think when people think of the song, they think of the wrestling. When they think of the wrestler, they think of the memories they had of the wrestler doing stuff, like the matches and the stories and stuff. So there's a tiny bit of a nostalgia factor there attached to it too. Like when people hear when you hear like Sting's music when he comes in, you immediately think of all the Sting moments and stuff. It's just shit like that. Yeah, exactly. Let's see, after that match, Stratton and Flair for the WWE title. If the result is not Stratton retaining, then that's a problem. I do not want to see Charlotte win that title. I was fine with her winning the Royal Rumble, and I'm fine with this semi-dream match that we got going on between the two, but I think Stratton's going to retain.
10 minutes gone.
Flair does not need to win the title. And I think Stratton, after this match, is probably going to go back to his heel anthems. Queen of DDT. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
1, 2.
Tommy's got it.
1, 2.
Dreamer, just the greatest hits of Tommy Dreamer.
1, 2.
Raven's in trouble here. Yeah, but of course the main event of night one, of course, is the triple threat match of Reigns, Punk, and Rock. Well, little snafu there with the internet. Yeah, it was just one of those times where it just decided. Yeah, it's just one of those things where the PS4 just decided, hey, you know what? We're just not going to stay connected to YouTube right now. Or no, the internet. The internet's like, you know what? We're just not going to stay connected to this for a brief second and make you start over. But but as usual, both of these parts will be combined ASAP. I mean, it doesn't really affect you guys. It's just going to make a little extra work on my end. Oh wow, the music's so loud compared to my voice. Good lord. I'm gonna have to tone that. Let's finish this.
One,
high. Ooh.
Give up. Give up. Give up. One, two, three.
Ah, went to Tommy Hawk. A full 100. Good lord, you needed that. All right. What was I going on about with yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking about that triple threat match between Reigns, Punk, and Rollins. Like the story's been decent, and I'm sure it would be a great matchup, but I don't know what the end game is. Like, are they all fighting for Paul Heyman? Like, what? Like, does the winner just prove they're better than the rest? Like, what's the point of it? You know? Like, I mean, I guess if I'm gonna pick, I think Punk's gonna win because one, like Paul Heyman's in his corner technically, and two, I feel like Reigns and Rollins are gonna be hating on each other so freaking much that Punk's gonna take advantage. Yeah, I mean, it's just hard to say. Like, I'm hoping they make something great out of it, but it'd be nice if they attach some stipulation to it to justify it being a main event other than just pure star power and story. Yeah, exactly, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, everyone hates each other for some reason, but it's like, and I get the depth of it, but at the same time, it's like most wrestlers and feuds hate each other for something. I mean, this isn't exactly like new grounds for wrestlers hating each other. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, everything's fine on paper. It's just I feel like this is only a main event just to say that CM Punk main event at WrestleMania. You know, that's the only thing. You know, which kind of sucks because I feel like if Punk's gonna main event a WrestleMania, I kind of wish it was for something other than Pride. You know, but I guess at this point, Punk and Pride kind of go hand in hand. I guess. Let's see. Next match, we got some tag action. Gun Bros and Miz and Morrison. You mean the triple threat or like the California Dreaming card? No, that's not. I don't think that's going to be great. I mean, I'm sure it'll be okay, but I think it's one of those matches where if it's anything but putting Tiffany over as the future, it's going to be junk. Yeah. To be let me look at it again here. 3 Yeah, because for night one, I think the one I'm hyped for most, in all honesty. I mean, Gunther and Jay, I'm sure will be interesting, but I'm not super hyped on that. Um, Yeah, for night 2. Night 1, in all honesty, the one I'm excited for most is LA Knight and Jacob Fatu. Like, that's the one I'm kind of excited for most, because I think that could be a great, like, brawling fight. You know, and I think the results could be interesting. Um, but I don't know. Like, I feel like the tag match might surprise me a little bit. I mean, War Raiders and New Day, they've had a lot of matches before, so they definitely are comfortable with each other. So I'll have to see on that. I don't know. But the triple threat could be surprising if they add something there that isn't being advertised. Um, yeah, I gotta. Oh wait, it might be an SWE. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's see how it goes here. For night 2, the opening match is the World Women's Title between Io Sky, Bianca, and Rhea. Well, I'm sure that one will be decent, but I think Io's definitely retaining. I think Bianca and Rhea are going to be so in each other's faces that Io's going to take advantage. I respect that they were trying to get back at people saying that they were too predictable, and on paper, I like what this is doing for Io. I think it is promoting Io a bit, but at the same time, I'm just thinking to myself, like, I don't know if it feels like a lot of the players involved, you know, it feels like there's probably enough in the next fight of the I kind of wish, and Io definitely works, but at the same time, kind of wish that the story started up there earlier. I feel like doing it right after, like, a bit. Like, I like the branding of the bit, but at the same time, I forgot to turn down the freaking music. You know what? Fuck it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna adjust the thing. Because it's getting a little irritating. Well, it's funny because I put my mic at 100. And let's see. Ring entrance, that's at 45. I think we can turn that down to 35. And I had it at 15, but for match volume, but I think I have to make that like 15. I 10. We'll do 10. We'll see how that works. Let's try that again. Yeah, we already saw these entrances, so I'll skip them.
Fight!
Alright, but yeah, I think that, I think it'd be a good match, but I don't know, I kind of feel like, I don't mind the randomness of it, but I feel like the storyline they picked for that randomness, I don't know if it's 100% time to that. I think if this story had at least another month of, like, workaround and build, I think it could have made things a bit stronger, but I'm sure it'll be fine. The one after that, Liv Morgan, Raquel, and Bayley, Lara. I think Liv and Raquel are probably going to retain the tag titles. You see, this is such a thrown together match, and you put the SmackDown WWE tag title match on SmackDown and not on WrestleMania. Like, I mean, come on, like, like, it's not even about, like, you know, proper representation anymore. It's more about the fact that like, the WWE Women's Tag has been almost on every single freaking pay-per-view for years. Like, going on, this is like a couple years. While the other tag titles get barely featured, and I get why, but there's just times where I'm like, look, this is not the best one. Yeah, that's true. It's just like, I get it. It's just like, don't give them random opponents. Like, give them like an actual competitive women's tag team. If they want to promote women's, I'm all for promoting the women's tag division, but actually have proper women's like tag teams. Like the Bianca, Rhea Ripley, and Naomi thing, they never even gave them a tag name. They gave them separate entrances most of the time. They always came out with separate names. That's not traditional tag champ stuff. I get it. I mean, I do. And I don't mind I don't mind who's champion. I just think between the Raw tag titles, the SmackDown tag titles, and the women's tag titles, out of those three, I don't think the women's tag title booking has been strong enough to trump the SmackDown one. And it just feels so thrown to get together. Because the SmackDown tag stuff has had a great story built around with like those two tag teams. And they're throwing that big climax away on TV for this. I mean, if you want to live at Mania, that's fine. If you want the women's tag titles at Mania, that's fine. Just craft a story that's better than one of the other two tag stories. Then I would be okay with it. But I don't know. And maybe they wanted to do all three, but they had to pick one to do on the show and decided to do the SmackDown
10 minutes gone.
show. I would get that symbolism of it. I get that. It's just, I just think they could have done a better job with it. But oh well. After that, Styles and Logan Paul, that might be a dark horse match because those two athletic abilities are going to be different. I think I'm going to work pretty well. However, I think Styles is going to go over because he really needs to win. After all these injuries and stuff, he needs to get back on the right foot, and there's no reason for Logan Paul to win this match, like at all. You know what's funny? Like on paper, even in practice a little bit, he is a great heel wrestler in current day stuff. Like as a part-timer, I don't think he worked well with humor. Yeah. But I don't think Logan's gonna win. Liz and Morrison get the win. Man, yeah, it's, well, you're guaranteed a decent one in this next one. We got that Battle Royale match coming up here. Get out jail card. You want to redo it? Alright, we can redo it. We're restarting the match. Alright. Skip the entrances. I can imagine you as a booker and you gave them like 45 minutes to have a great quality tag match and they come out at 13 and you're just like, what are you doing? This isn't the finish. Go back out there. Finish the match. Oh my god. That has to be so frustrating as a booker when you said, okay, you guys need to make this match last like 25 minutes and they come out in 10. You're just like, what are you doing? We have extra 15. We don't go back out. Don't finish. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All 30 guys want one last meal before they go out there for an hour and a half. Oh, man. But yeah, after that Styles Paul match, it's that fatal 4-way for the IC title between Breaker, Penta, Finn, and Dominic. Now, that's going to be a great match. That might actually be, that could potentially be the best match on the card. But I think this is a stronger card than I think, because I feel like these matches are a bit less throwaway necessarily. But Styles and Logan Paul you could do on TV, but Paul is a part-timer, you're probably going to want it on the pay-per-view. It could be. You know what? I'm going to say this. I actually think Dominic's going to win the IC title. I think Breaker is going to lose his title in this match because they want him in the main event scene with the other main eventers. I don't think Penta's going to win any singles titles because now they got Rey Fenix on SmackDown. They're going to let him be singles a bit. And I think they're going to merge them back in the draft. And I think they're going to go on Raw to build up that Raw tag division as the Lucha Brothers. So I don't think Penta's going to win it. I don't think Finn's going to win it. I think Dominic's going to win that IC title, take advantage of something happening to Finn, and that's going to fuel the breakup of the Judgment Day. Because Finn's going to win that title, and he's going to get tired of being screwed over by... Yes, they were the Lucha Brothers in AEW. Yep, Sonny's interfering. Yeah. The problem was that AEW was kind of fucky and made their contract stagnant, so Ray couldn't leave when Penta left, so Penta kind of got a little bit of a head start. Yeah, they've been around the block. They're pretty much veterans.
1, 2.
So if they get them as a tag team for Raw, that's going to be, because the SmackDown tag scene is kind of set. You don't need to do too much more, but the Raw one needs a little more action. And they're getting there. They just need a little bit more of a spark. Yeah. I think it's R-A-Y, but I could be wrong. But yeah, after that fatal 4-way, yeah, they kind of complement each other well. I mean, I'm a little unfamiliar with their work as a tag team. I mean, I'm getting a little familiar with Penta. Ray I'm still a little rough with, but... yeah, it would have been quite a moment if they both each had mid-card titles at the same time. That'd be pretty wild. Oh yeah, it would totally, in all honesty.
Give up?
Man, I wish I could look at their, yeah, the rosters are, you know, it's funny, and I'll get to this thought in a second, but yeah, after that failed 4-way, we got Priest and McIntyre in a Sin City Street Fight, so a hardcore match, no holds barred. I think Priest is going to beat McIntyre. I think this is definitely would be a great win for Priest. I don't think McIntyre needs to win this match. I think Priest winning this kind of gives him that, you know, like, final stamp against him and McIntyre.
1, 2.
After that match,
1, 2.
yeah, LWO, because they're a stable, they have a tag team within that stable, so yeah. Yeah, he definitely does, that's for sure. Oh, the Starship Pain. Yeah, he needs another run. I think he needs another run at the world title. He needs, like, a great, like, rise for it. Yeah, exactly. That should help. Brainbuster. After that match, Orton is gonna have an open
1,
challenge.
2,
That's gonna be
3.
Oh, different champion. 72? What? 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 2 extra minutes, you get 1%? That's crazy. Man, Fire Pro's being like freaking hardcore on you tonight. Jeez. 100 credits for 1%. Oh man. They probably saw the lead you had in standings. They're like, nope, sorry, we're not. That's not gonna work for us, brother. You see, the problem is we weren't in the Tokyo Dome. That's the problem. We were in Madison Square Garden. If we were in a Tokyo Dome, that would have got like 10 stars. Well, yeah, four. Yeah. God. Oh man. Well, now it's time for the battle royale match. Uh but yeah, like that next match, Orton in an open challenge. That's going to be interesting. I wonder who's going to be. It's definitely going to be a free agent pickup. Someone from AEW probably. I don't know. That's going to be very interesting. I'm excited for that. That might be the most exciting part of the show, right? Really, because then last time they did something like that, it was like Rollins and Cody Rhodes. So, ooh, Malachi would be fun with it back to WWE stuff. Rusev would have been cool. Man, I don't know. I'm a little rough on my knowledge of that. Um, Time. Was it? Screenshot. 4. So we got. Well, we got Sabu. Then Val Venus. Then we got Hammerstone. Then we got Draws. Then we got Booker T. Then we got. Who else? What is it? Let me see. Then we got. I didn't transfer him over yet, but he is your guy now. Hold on. I still gotta get rid of that. Then Sandman. And then a special guest here. Once I... Okay. Taijiri. Alright, let's see how it goes.
Fight!
Balance Sabu starting things out.
Give up? Give up?
Clutch for
Give up?
yeah, here it comes.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, valve busted open. Now it's going. Dealing out some damage here.
5 minutes gone.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what, yeah, it's gonna be interesting
1.
for that Orton match. I'm excited for that. That should be fun. And then the main event of night 2, Rhodes and Cena. I think Cena's winning that title. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Cody won because I feel like the heel chase of Cena, they may want to stretch it out a little bit longer. But I mean, I think it's gonna happen here. Skills? Oh, you mean like, yeah, I can, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, in terms of this model, I feel like I could... Yeah, I think, I would too, because I think Cody is a good champion. I think the only problem with this reign is that for just beating Roman Reigns, like the Bloodlines hung around too much with him. They really needed to develop proper feuds with him. Like his best feud he ever had when he had the title was against Kevin Owens. Even that feud was stemmed from the Bloodline stuff. Yeah, exactly. Well,
10 minutes gone.
With the way I have everyone's like breathing, bleeding system is the exact same. That'd be funny. I'm kind of half expecting that Kevin Owens gets a sneak attack on him.
1, 2.
That'd be funny. Like Kevin Owens doing the Mark Henry retirement angle. Man, that Mark Henry moment was probably one of the best moments in the PG era. Like, no joke. That was even qualified in the PG era.
1.
Yeah, this variation of, like, his moveset, like, I have the moves there, it's just, I feel like I can make it that, so that he does them more often. Sometimes I just keep forgetting, because there's just so many, like, models that could be tweaked. Oh, Val's done. For those of you from the last stream just joining, sorry for there was kind of a breakage in the internet. Both parts will be combined ASAP tomorrow as one video. Ooh.
1.
There comes Guerrero. Recently lost by ICW and a promotional match.
Give
He's
up.
got a fresh roster to work against.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Sabu's gone.
Give up. Give up. Give up. Wah!
20 minutes gone.
Here comes the Sandman.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Yeah, he just, yeah.
Yeah.
Just realized.
Yep.
Yeah, there's still one person left to go. There's been at least, yeah, two people have been eliminated, Val Venus and Sabu, and there's the 8th guy, Tajiri. No more entrances here, now it's just last man standing at this point.
Viva Mexico!
Oh, man. Oh, look at the beatdown on poor Draws. Good lord.
1, 2.
Oh.
Break.
That doesn't work for draws, brother.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Ooh.
1, 2. Give up. Give up. Give up.
Yep.
Good soft pick on Hammerstone.
Break.
Collision right there. No, another good soft kick.
Yep. 30 minutes gone.
It's gonna look longer once I can find the videos. Oh, frog splash.
1, 2.
Oh, almost had it. It depends on if they start hitting some submissions here. Yeah. Ooh. I've been due to yeah, I did. Oh.
Give up. Break.
Oh, Sammy got saved.
Viva Mexico!
1, 2.
Oh.
Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up.
Girl that's trying to do some shenanigans there. Look at him. Oh, this is a kick. Oh no, Booker T got DQ'd.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Hammerstone eliminates Tajiri. Down to 4. Oh, he stole the. Oh, he was going to, but then got interrupted. Oh no, not Hammerstone too. Oh no. Eddie, what are you doing? Oh my god, that's funny. I mean,
1, 2. One, two, three.
Oh, Eddie with elimination on a sneaky schoolboy.
Viva Mexico!
Ooh, man. Draws his
Yep.
Oh, STF. Oh, and draws taps. Eddie gets the win.
Viva
And
Mexico!
newcomer from IGW wins the Battle Royale. Who knows what they'll lead for him. 44 minutes. Wow, that's one of the longer Battle Royales we did. That was a good one there. 100. There you go. Pure 100. And don't worry. We got 3 more matches. Oh, man. Next up, we have Goldberg and Triple H in a rivalry duking out for the PCCW Championship. I like doing 2 minutes myself because I feel like it gives a better chance for the earlier opponents to win. But it does kind of diminish the advantage of going in later though. So it's kind of it depends on your preference on how you like to do stuff. 4 minutes is certainly it definitely makes it feel a bit more realistic. Let's see. Yep, 33, 150. No, no, not that. Alright, let's see how it goes. Man, the part 1 of it, the first part of the stream before the interruption was 42 minutes. If this was all one video, this definitely wouldn't have been close to a 2-hour stream. Listen, Bill, that Battle Royale went 30 minutes longer than we intended, so we're gonna need you to crush Triple H in 5 minutes. However, we're not gonna tell Triple H because then he'll pull his contract out. So You might literally have to kill him.
Fight. Give up.
Yeah, the tag match is going to be interesting.
Give up.
Too nice.
Yeah.
Man.
Are you
You know,
ready?
it's funny.
Break.
I've been thinking a lot about the TWN format lately. It's funny, every season at the beginning I always say, alright, we're gonna keep things the same by the end, and then by the end of the season I have all this different stuff I want to try for the next season. I've been thinking about this, you know, it's kind of tricky with Goldberg with programming him, because on one hand, it's so easy to make him like real life and make him do his big moves so quickly in the match, but at the same time, he does have a rich set of moves that you kind of want to see him perform from real life. So it's kind of a
One.
Yeah, I don't know. I might tweak it. That does remind me though. I've been thinking a lot lately though about because I've been playing around with a lot with the Steam version of this game and setting up the player versus player league I'm going to be doing. Yeah. To be honest, I don't think I even have a jackhammer as the front grapple move. I think if I do, I'll have to change it. Because in all honesty, like, he really should do it either from the ground or when he does the corner to center combo. Those are really the only two ways to do it. But I'll have to check. He may need a little bit of... Yeah, exactly. Pedigree.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Are you ready? 1, 2.
Here. Yeah. Oh, there's that.
Are you ready? 1, 2.
Maybe if I take out a spear variation.
1, 2.
10 minutes gone.
Oh, you at least made it 10 minutes.
Are you ready? 1, 2.
Oh, Triple H, that doesn't work for me, brother. I'm gonna take a jackhammer. You gotta take at least 5 pedigrees. Oh, the concussion kick. There you go. Oh. 90. There you go. Triple H got a 4.5-4-star match out of Goldberg. Who knew? Mm-hmm. 83. Not terrible. Still got a couple more. Hopefully it can make a difference. Alright. Next match. Semi-main event for the PCCW tag titles. Edge and Christian and New Age Outlaws are going to duke it out. Oh, yeah, no, probably not 90s, but... but yeah, 90s would be tough. Let's see. But yeah, like a... Yeah, that'd probably be realistic. The Hall of Famers here. TWN Hall of Famers, Edge and Christian. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know how that's going to go down there. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, like I was saying like earlier, like I've been playing around a lot with the Steam version of the game because I've been setting up the player versus player league for Fire Pro. And I'm starting to get this nagging feeling that I really should start taking the TWN guys and start remaking them in the Steam version of the game. Because I know at some point either if the PS4 download started to get shut down at some point, or just due to like storage limitations, which I'm already starting to feel a little bit, that we're probably going to want to switch to the Steam version of the game at some point. I feel like I'm going to keep myself in the ass if I don't start getting a little bit of a head start. At the same time, I'm also hesitant because I know once I start doing that, I'm going to want to do less of that on the PS4 version, which won't really be beneficial either. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. So, my plan so far is at minimum port over the Hall of Famers, and then do something like
Fight!
yeah, Steam dies. Yeah, the only way Steam will die is if all of a sudden Atari creates an online download system that overtakes it. Yeah, so how the player versus player thing will work is basically where a lot of the way it works for participating is based around another place I do player versus player stuff in, AAWA. They have their own YouTube channel and stuff. I do stuff with them a little bit, and basically basically how it's gonna work is it's going to be kind of treated as kind of like a training session a little bit, but how it'll work is I'm going to record like sessions, and either they be one show or combined into one show that'll be put on YouTube. And Parsec will be used for people to compete against through on my end. And basically you'll create like a wrestler that you'll use, or you could use a house edit because we have house edits too, and you'll play with play with other players. And there's a lot more that goes into it. Originally we were gonna do our first session today, but the guy I was gonna do it with had to like reschedule.
5 minutes
so
gone.
we're gonna try again tomorrow night. Anyone's welcome to join and partake. The first time doing so will probably be the first like show that's going to be on YouTube because it's going to be recorded, and then how it'll work is during matches it'll be like treated like a show, and then in between, that's kind of where we talk shop and stuff and whatever. That's loose talk, and that stuff will be edited out. Now, at some point, I want to try experimenting with doing all that while streaming on Discord for people who want kind of a behind-the-scenes thing with it.
Great.
I don't know how. I probably won't do that right away, but I was gonna do a little bit of a open like Discord stream thing to help people set up and answer questions if people wanted to, but I decided against it only because I didn't want to possibly sit on Discord live for like 30, 45 minutes and no one was interested. Lightweight? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
1.
But yeah, that's kind of the plan with it. Typically, so for the first show, what's planned so far is the main event and the opening match is planned. Everything in between, at minimum, is just going to be
10 minutes gone.
other guy. But if other people want to partake, they certainly can. But after that session, and how it can work is you could either be, like I said, it could either be, a show could be all in one session, or it could be a combination of sessions with different people and then edited together. I mean, it's all going to be recorded, so there's going to be a lot of flexibility there. So, but like I said, anyone's welcome to join and stuff. And you don't have to own the game either to be a full participant. If you're completely unfamiliar with the game, though, you may are gonna. Well, even if you're completely unfamiliar with the game, we'll set you up with some jobber guys during the show to help you get acquainted with that and all that. It's gonna be pretty lax fun stuff. In all honesty, with the benefit of hindsight, I almost feel like YWA would have benefited a little more for the player versus player thing. Like, I don't know if it would have lasted as long, but I think with the way it was formatted, I think making a sim style, I think made it a little trickier for some of the people to, like, fully get into.
1, 2.
But either way, that's kind of the plan there with that. Oh, concerto. But yeah, I've been thinking about that quite a bit, and like, because especially with like older models, I feel like, oh, Edromata gets to win. You got a new champion. I think Christian Tag Champs once again. See how well that one did. 88, not bad. Solid. Alright, now for the main event. Giulia and Rhea Ripley fighting over the SWE Championship. Oh man. You know, it's funny. I off a whim actually almost a year ago now I think about it, which is crazy. It doesn't feel like a year ago. When I went on a camping trip with Corey and a bunch of people, to pass the time, I read some Wikipedia articles, and one of them was about the Beach Boys, and man, that was a pretty interesting history of that group. My God, it was pretty chaotic. Let's see, SWE, go Rhea. It's pretty. It's something. So, man, I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna try to remember this offhand because there's a lot of it. Basically, it's pretty the nucleus of the group for the most part was the Wilson brothers with a couple other guys there too. But one of the brothers, he was like a musical genius songwriting style. Like he didn't even like I mean he played a little bit live with them and whatever at first, but his role was actually mostly just behind the scenes stuff like songwriting and studio stuff. He didn't do a lot of live stuff with them, which is kind of unorthodox for a group like that, but there was they did had some great albums, and then they were starting then there was the started to work on the album called Smile, and that album was apparently like it has a cult following now, kind of like for a long time it did because the guy almost made himself insane with trying to make it perfect. Like it was pretty like a big deal then, like how much he put into it. Like and the thing is he put all this work to it, and it never came out really officially. Like it was like unreleased, and it just kind of gained this cult like thing of like one of the best albums to never get released because he wasn't could never finish it. I mean, eventually like they tweaked some stuff and they did release like a definitive edition or something like that um some odd years ago. At the time I think they released like a token album of it, and it didn't do very well because it wasn't like the album was just like, sorry for the wait guys, here's a little something. But yeah, the guy was like Um, and that's the thing. I don't really listen to like the Beach Boys really a lot. It's just, sometimes I'm like, oh, Beach Boys. I wonder what their thing was. And then I just read it. I'm just like, man, that's that's something. Ah, went to the wrong area. Lost my train of thought. Gila. There we are. All right. Let's see how this goes. And the ironic part even more is that out of the Beach Boys and his brothers and all that, he's the one that's still alive right now. The one that like he had to legit go to like the hospital and stuff. Like he was like OCD on that stuff. So it was a big deal though. I mean, even like during the 70s and 80s when they were trying still kind of do this stuff, like he had to do quite a bit to maintain a level of like sanity because it was so easy for him to just be like, it was like a musical like devout or something like that, but it was so easy for him to just get lost in that world, and it was just one of those things where like they had to like level him off over the but if you, I think their album called Pet Sounds, I think that album is considered one of the best rock albums ever made. Or pop albums or whatever genre they define it as.
Fight!
But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of lore. It's interesting, but it's locked. Alright, man, these two, this should be a competitive matchup here. These two both Gila kind of squashed Monet despite the aid of Snoop Dogg. Rhea has just been on a simple tear, more or less. She recently lost the TWN Women's title against Felicia of XCW, but
Give up.
in terms of the SWE title, she's held on to this title really since ever. I mean, there were other champions before her, it's been a while. That's a boot.
Give up.
I think so. Yeah, because I think when you converted that title over to SWA, I think she was champion then. Yeah. Yeah, that exactly. Ooh,
1,
that back
2,
clinch.
3,
It is.
4,
Wait, no,
five,
is it Becky?
6,
Yeah, it's Becky.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Yeah,
14,
it's Becky.
15 minutes gone.
Oh,
16,
no.
17,
1,
That would have
Two,
been catastrophic to
3,
put the count out.
4.
Man, you were just like, I spent the get out of jail free card on the wrong match.
Give up. Give up. 1, 2.
The woman's triple? What do you mean by a
One.
woman's triple?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Ooh.
1, 2.
All that. Yeah, I think EO's gonna win. Like, that's the only result that makes sense.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Yeah. No. With the storyline they've been telling, I think Bianca and Rhea are going to be so in each other's faces, they're not going to be focusing on the match.
10 minutes
EO's
gone.
going to retain it through shenanigans. And EO's going to prove to all of them that she was the best of them. And then Rhea and Bianca can just do their thing elsewhere, and then EO can do their thing with someone else with the belt elsewhere. Oh, here comes Shotzi. Looks like she's
1, 2, 3.
oh, Rhea retains. Yeah, I may have to relook at Rhea's like computer stuff. It might need some adjustments. 76. Rhea retains once again. Let's look at how many defenses he's had. Before we do that, let's calculate how well the show did here. Alright, 83. Pay-per-view got an 83. Not bad, all things considering. Alright, let's see how many defenses that makes for Rio, though. For the... Man. So, yeah, if the stream wasn't broken up, this would have been straight up 2 hours. Man, it's crazy. Yeah, with events like this, I kind of half expect the stream to be broken up inadvertently just because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like longer streams just start demand more, and that you kind of invite more of the idea that internet's gonna be like, sorry, nope, not gonna do it. Let's see, 9 defenses. Good lord, only just 3-time champion with like 4 defenses. Good lord, 9. That's crazy. Yeah. Man, let's look at some of these here. I mean, how how long did Coda? 7. Man, that's the most. Coda's like their best champion. He just eclipsed AJ. That's crazy. What have my best champions been? Yeah, a lot of hot potato. Mike Awesome, first one, defended a few times. Lesnar, a few. Man, Brett been a good rep for it, I guess. Man, I haven't had really a lot of good ones with that one. How about the tag division? They've been the winningest. Ah, the Usos. I gotta beat that at some point. They've been the 3. Let's see what your winningest things are. Dreamer had it a few. One there. Sabu, 2-time with a couple of defenses. Stevie Ray. Stevie Ray was champion before Booker T. That's wild. Not any like dominant champs there. How about tag division? Edge and Christian, of course. Little D for a little bit. The Usos for a tiny bit. Ooh, the Impact players with 4. Let's see. How long off 2? Really? That would have been more. How about the junior title? 5 with Taka. Man, a lot of hot potato in there. How often did Douglas? 6 with Douglas. Jeez. How long did Rhea held it? 2. She held it before? She did not. Yeah, man. Sabu quite had a run with that hardcore title. Why did Goldberg have a couple defenses? Really? I thought there'd be more defense. Oh, that's hardcore title. What was the PCC title? Oh, he's taking both of them for him now. TWN tags, let's look at those, yeah. I imagine so. LOD kicked it off with 4. Then we have FTR. Beer Money might have. NW Scott and Kevin had it. Kane. And I think it was like Blue Mary or something. No, it was I forgot who it was. It was an XAW lady wrestler. Reigns and Rock. LD again for a few. Beer Money 1 win through 3. The Rhodes. Mercy Machine Guns. Dudley Boys. More Beer Money. LOD again. Beer Money again. The Usos. LOD, man. Christian. A lot of hot potatoing. Briscoes. Steiner's had it for a little bit. Dudley Boys again. Outsiders. Oh yeah, Bockwinkel and Ray Stevens had it for a little bit. Beer Money. Beer Money, I think, may have won it the most, but most defense streak. That's 4. It's been tied at 4. I don't think Beer Money had it as long as 4. Let me look. 3. No, they haven't. They might have overall. Beer Money probably eclipsed them. But a lot of these guys who were champions in the early days, we haven't really seen a ton of them lately. Like, you're not seeing, like, Hogan and the Outsiders or LOD or really any of those guys compared to how we started. Which makes sense, but it is interesting to see. Rick Rude's been on a 5-win streak. He's been a great first LLW champion. Alright. Oh. Okay, so streaming schedule. I do work, even though I do work tomorrow, there is a chance I could be, well, actually, a pretty high chance that I'm gonna be recording the first, well, the player versus player Fire Pro thing's called Great Lakes Wrestling League, so GLWL. The goal is, tomorrow evening after work, if I have the energy and everything aligns right. We're probably gonna do it then. Um, if not then probably early next week. That's gonna be recorded though, so anyone who wants to partake will have to let me know. Um, Let me think. Let's see. Nothing for TWN. There hasn't been any booking for anything else at the moment. LOW still need a couple match requests before we do the next event. 2K stuff. The only thing stream-wise that no problem, Gray Man. The only thing left for 2K that I can stream at the moment is maybe setting up the bells and whistles of that fictional E-Fed. Um, but I'll need a little bit more time. I'm kind of taking a mini break from that because I was starting to get a bit overwhelmed with the ECW stuff to set up. Um, Anything else? Nah. I think the close next stream of anything. It's hard to say. I don't really have anything at the moment. The earliest I could probably do a typical stream probably would be like Tuesday or something. If anything gets set up between now and then, we'll have to see. But outside of all that, though, that will do it for this one here. Expect a combined video of this stream and the earlier stream that was cut off because of the internet stuff. I'm gonna try to get that out tomorrow. That's the goal. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this one here. Thanks for watching. In case you guys want to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, you didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab on our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.